stop the share. And it's 9/11. What I want to do now is just spend a couple of minutes introducing you to some of the others who are going to speak during the training as we progress into the future. So the first person I want to introduce is a diamond coach who came on board about a year ago. Bonnie York, she's up here, right here. And I'm going to unmute Bonnie. And I'm just going to ask each of our coach leaders here who are on the team to spend about 2 minutes just giving an introduction, because they're going to be part of providing the education for you as we progress. So let me unmute Bonnie. Go ahead, Bon. Bonnie, we can hear you. It's coming. It's kind of muffled, not coming in clear. Sounds like the Musketeers. I don't know what's happening there. All right, we'll come back. We'll come back. I hope it's not something on my end. Let me try someone else. Hold on. I'll come back to you, Vaughn. So, all right, hold on. Let me see here. Shannon, where are you? It's too many people. There you are. Okay, let me unmute you. Shannon, hey, there you are.
Hey, that happened to Bonnie once before, but we fixed it. I don't know what we did to fix it.
All right, Shannon is the leader of Team Synergy, so she's also a diamond coach in our team here. So, go ahead, Shan.
Hey guys, just want to introduce myself and tell you my story. So my background is that I was kind of that chubby kid that hated to run. So I grew up with other things. I grew up on swimming teams and twirling batons, things like that. But my dad was a Golden Gloves ambassador, so I always was in martial arts and boxing growing up. So I was kind of the girl that in high school that had the arms, you know, and back in the 70s, it wasn't that big popular to have the arms in that, you know. But my biggest passion, besides helping other people get fit, doing the things that they love to do, because I've always done the things that I love to do, is that I've always been a musician, first and foremost a musician. I'm a lead singer, and I play keyboards and I play guitar. I started in my first band when I was in high school, and from then, right out of college, I took that band. We went out on the road and lived in hotels and played 5 and 6 nights a week in bars and concerts and all kinds of things. So I was the healthy one. I was the one drinking water, and I was the one trying to get people to go do stuff with me, like come roller skate with me or do something with me. And of course, the guys in the band are like, no, we're just gonna throw the football around, or no, we're not gonna go do that. So a few years later, I met someone that I had called to give him the job as lead guitar in one of our bands. Bruce was his name, and I hired him for the band, and that's sort of history, because we were sort of inseparable from that point on. And he actually passed away in 2001, but he did like to do stuff. So I made him do abs with me every night, like when we got done playing. So he had to do abs with me. And I always had dumbbells with me and one of those little fold down ski machines. So I'd record all my children, you know, and then I do like my ski machine and dumbbells when all my children is on every night about 3 o'clock in the morning. So, because I worked the other 9 to 5 at that time. So after about 18 years of traveling on the road, Bruce became terminally ill. We got off the road, moved to Iowa City because that's where his family is. And during that time, my life just flipped. So after spending 18 years living in hotels and playing music full time and all that, I had to get a day job, which was really weird because I didn't want to sit on my butt all day, but that's what happened. You know, you have to get a job, you have to work, you do what you do. And I had to get a job, take care of him. And at the same time, I had to run 8 taekwondo classes and a few fitness classes every week. So it was very stressful. And during that time, I just gained weight. I just gained a bunch of weight. I didn't know what to do. I just gained weight. After I had studied nutrition and I was a trainer already, and I knew how to get rid of it, but I just it just didn't work for me at that time. When Bruce passed away, a couple years after he passed away, I opened up my own Taekwondo school, hence the name Control Fitness on my team page, on my beach page. And so after a couple of years of running that school, where we had two styles of Kung Fu and Taekwondo and yoga. One of the big gyms in the area asked me to move into that gym and bring all of my stuff there and teach classes there. So I did that, which was a good move for me because that opened the world of Les Mills to me. They only had Body Pump at that time, and I talked to them about the program Body Combat because nobody in Iowa had Body Combat. So they got that program, and it was about 9 years ago or so that I trained and got that program. So it's been a really cool transition from regular fitness classes and training and martial arts to learning Les Mills classes. And I'll tell you something, that combat and Body Pump changed my body. It just changed everything. It changed my body. It changed the way I thought about fitness. And as time went on, I met Andrea Williams through Les Mills about 9 years ago, during, combat trainings and stuff. And she's from Houston. My family's from Houston. We we hit it off, and we're still really close friends. Dawn signed her up as a coach a couple of years ago. She signed me up as a coach. And the rest is sort of history, except that we didn't have Coach Basics back then. And Coach Basics is incredible. We didn't know where to go with our business. I mean, Dawn will tell you, we didn't really know. We weren't having great leadership at that time. And now everything is so streamlined. Everything's getting better. Every single Coach Basics training is better and better and better. So now as a Beachbody coach, I can share this passion for everybody. There's so many people that don't belong to a gym, but those are the ones that are saying, Shannon, can you help me? I'm like, yeah, I can help you. It's so wonderful to be involved in and be passionate about something like this, because if we're like that way, we're going to project that to somebody else, and we're going to be able to help them pay it forward too, and then pay it forward, and then on and on and on. And we're going to make the planet healthy. That's what our plans are with Beachbody, is to make the planet healthier. And health is one thing that you can make your own. Your health will make your life your own. It'll keep you young. It's anti-aging. Through every stage of your life, you'll be able to do the things that you want to do. You'll always be able to live your life, and you'll not have to let it pass you by. So I'm super passionate about pushing that forward and making you all understand this is what we're here for. And I got a little bit like rah, 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 but there you go.
No, Shannon, thanks so much. And Shannon is definitely, aces in understanding the invitation process. Her ability to acquire customers and people from her circle of influence in her world to come into her support groups is as good as it gets. So she's going to be providing insight on that as we get into the other hangouts. So thanks, Shannon. So guys, with that being said, it's 9:20 and I don't want to run any longer. There are going to be other coaches who are going to provide what they've done to achieve success early on in the game. One of those coaches is here also, Justin Amon. He's up here in the top right corner. Justin came on board March 26th, and in his first month, he achieved Success Club 26. So that's kind of unheard of. I mean, it's really somebody coming out of the gates and hitting Success Club 26 in their first month is extraordinary. And I said to myself, okay, here's a guy with beginner's luck. Well, in his second month, he hit Success Club 21. So that's when I realized, okay, we have somebody here who's really dialed into understanding how to approach the business in a way that he's not ever feeling like a product distributor. He's having fun with the people that he's working with. He's having fun with his customers in these support groups that he's running with people online. And he understands how to speak to people in a way that they want to be involved with him. Okay, so you're going to hear from him. And just footnote too, in his third month, so this is just, it was April, May, Success Club 26, Success Club 21. And now here we are in June. He has achieved the rank of diamond in just over 2 months. Again, extraordinary and almost unheard of. So Bonnie, Justin, Shannon, we have Laura Jocelyn King, another diamond coach, and others who are emerging. So it's not just me you're going to hear from. Bob Lucido, who is the founder of Team Bearcat, our upline organization. He's a millionaire coach, combined 10-star diamond. He's going to be speaking in one of the Hangouts. So you're getting it from the best of the best, but it's baby steps, following what you see day to day on the Facebook page. So from here on out, every day I will put up a post on the Coach Basics Facebook page. It might be a document. It might be a video tutorial. It might be asking for you to respond to something. It could be asking for you to share something about yourself or something about what you're experiencing in your business. Follow the post and be active on the page. Those that are active are the ones that are engaged. Those that aren't posting are the ones that are dwindling away. And this happens every time we do Coach Basics. So hopefully this little additional incentive with the Success Club contest will fire up a few more people. All right? That's all I have for tonight. And again, I could go on and on, but I got to cut it short because there's just, it needs to be spoon-fed. But I'm very passionate about what we're doing for people. I feel it's an extension of the health and fitness industry beyond the four walls of gyms, and that's what this country needs. A lot of people need help, so we're here to provide that help. Any closing comments or questions? That's actually a loaded gun because we'll be here we'll be here all night. So I'm going to stop the recording. I'm going to end the meeting. If you have questions as we proceed through the training, you're going to have stuff popping up. Write it down. Send me, private message me on Facebook, questions that you would like covered during the meetings. 9 times out of 10, I'm going to get to it at some point, but it's always evolving based on the feedback of the coaches who are going through the training. So thank you guys for your dedication and passion. Thanks for being here. I look forward to working with everybody. You all have a great night. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.